What's going on, everyone? This is EK1 Gaming here, and today's video we're going to be taking a look at the loot and the loot generosity in the Division 2. Now, of course, there's massive talks about this rainbow loot, so we wanted to take a look ourselves and see exactly what the issue is and maybe think of some explanations to why this might be happening. Now, if you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button and hit the subscribe button with the little notification bell to be notified every time we upload content. Now, let's jump straight into the video. Have you ever had those days where you just, you got a chip on your shoulder, a spring in your step, you're thinking, I'm going to get some good loot today. Today is the day we get all that loot that we need. You're looking super fly. You put your sunglasses, your hat, your sandals and socks, you got that Hawaiian shirt, your favorite lucky Hawaiian shirt on, and you're thinking to yourself, yeah, today's the day. Today is the day. So you're like, yo, let's go check out the vendor, man. These vendors now have been reset and they're selling great loot according to the devs, man. So what you do, you go up to the vendor, and the first thing that you're going to have to do, right, you're going to have to pray to the gods. You're going to have to give a prayer. And our prayer goes like this. Our Father, bless us this day with thy loot. Give me exotics in my day of need, for red is the colour that we bleed. Give us the generosity we do deserve, and please, Lord, do not nerf. Bless us with those shiny knees, a god roll set, if you please. Keep away thy evil loot. Keep away thy need to reboot. Take away the Delta 3. Leave me, Lord, with RNG. So after we do that, we go up to the vendor and we press enter. Now, of course, the RNG is not broken. The RNG is definitely not broken. The devs said about the loot generosity, they said, hey guys, don't you worry, we're going to sort you out. We're going to improve the loot generosity. And that loot is going to scale with the heroic outside world or scale with the heroic mission, so you are no longer going to be getting terrible loot when you complete a heroic mission. When you take all of your time to complete a mission, and now we're going to reward you for that. We're going to make you feel more powerful. And they have, the Skittles here, I've got to say, to have Skittles with 2 God Roll attributes is absolutely incredible. For 152 DZ credits for a bag of Skittles, it's a no-brainer, right? You want that melee damage, you want that pistol damage, because everybody uses melee and pistols. That's exactly what we want. And I'm not going to show you all of these items, but I've just got to point out a couple now. The rainbow drops, a little bit disappointing, a little bit disappointed in the rainbow drops. However, those fizzy bites, they are to die for. To die for. You've got a blue attribute on there, and also then you have a red mod slot on there as well. So you get best of both. Fizzy bites for the win. Smart is not too bad either, Couple of I've purchased them a couple of times, not too bad. I just like the chocolate in the middle. But yeah, absolutely fantastic loot. Even when you're dropping loot in the game, it's absolutely incredible. I just don't know how I could thank the devs at Massive apart from send them a box of Skittles, which I may have already done. Now let's go on and be serious in the video. I hope you enjoyed that first little bit. It was just a bit of a joke, but hey. Basically, the issue is that people keep getting rainbow loot, and if you don't know what rainbow loot is, that means it's just a piece of loot, basically where it's one attribute will be red, one will be blue, and one will be yellow. And most of the time, that will actually be like God roll. So you'll have 3 items on, or 3 attributes that are all God roll, but they're actually all separate attributes. So you'll have like that, so you'll have a red that's God roll, a yellow, and then a blue. So you can't actually use them in the build the way they're intended. And because there's really lack of build diversity still after a number of updates, we still have the issue of you can't really put together a hybrid build that well. Now, that's not saying there are not hybrid builds out there. It's just saying that the possibilities of hybrid builds are very limited, meaning that rainbow loot actually doesn't help the situation. Now you might be thinking, and you're right to think this, well, if they didn't drop rainbow loot, then everything would be perfect, right? Which is, I get, right? I do get that rainbow loot will be in the game. I'm not asking for it to be removed completely, but it seems their way of fixing loot or loot generosity is giving us higher stats but rainbow loot, so in turn making you play the game even more. However, when they've done this, I believe they've overdone it, because if you've seen, every piece of gear I've actually picked up here on this control point has all been rainbow loot. So they've overdone it somewhere. So that definitely needs addressing by the devs. It's okay up in the stats, but if you're then changing it to rainbow, I have never dropped so much rainbow loot in my whole time playing this game. I'm considering asking them to change the name to, you know, Rainbow Sticks. You know, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Sticks, Bug Vision. You know, it's just absolutely crazy. It's rainbow loot everywhere. Now, if you're spending all that time and all that effort doing heroic missions, you should be rewarded for those heroic missions. And as I say, when I say rewarded, I don't mean give me god roll loot every single mission. I just mean really look at what you're giving people, because, you know, even with the loot generosity the way it is, when you do a heroic, you'll probably get one item that's got a god roll stat. So one stat will be god roll, like that, and the other two will be absolutely terrible. It's just, I honestly don't know how to get through to the devs that their loot is terrible at the moment, right? Yes, you will occasionally get that one piece that's fantastic, but I don't really fancy doing 100 heroic missions just to get one piece of gear. Now, they also addressed the fact that they fixed target loot, so when you're in a target loot area, that more of that loot drops, and it does drop. You know, I've noticed a big change in that, so that's something they did right. Again, though, when it drops, you've got the issue of the quality of loot. I think it's all down to loot quality and loot generosity, because it can't be RNG. This can't be my RNG can't be the same as everybody else's, like that bad, you know, because people are saying the same thing. So there has to be just working on a percentage. It's not working on a percentage per drop. I think it's just working on, you know, out of this many drops you'll get this many good items. I don't know though. I really don't know. I don't think it's random for every drop. There's too many people getting these rainbow loot, and if that's the case, rainbow loot is clearly a higher percentage than anything else in the game. Now, I don't know what you guys think about this, but I just thought I would do this video because a lot of people are saying to me, EK, why haven't you done a video on this rainbow loot? And I wasn't going to, because other people have covered it, you know, and they've covered it well, and they've said good things and made good points. So I kind of thought, you know what, let's just do the video. Let's just see what you guys think. My community is probably one of the best communities in the Division 2. And as much as some people may not like me, they'll still watch my video and they'll still know that I'm actually talking sense. You might hate me, I don't care about that. But you know I'm talking sense when I speak, and you know when I'm speaking the truth. So it's simple. What I want you guys to do is let me know in the comment section below whether you think the loot at the moment is generous, for one, whether it's good enough for heroic, for two, and if you are still dropping purples in heroic, because I've had a few messages about that as well. Of course, we did a video about this before, and then I got called a liar saying, no, you don't drop purples anymore in heroics. However, after I showed 4 pieces of evidence, I was still apparently a liar. Now, the issue seems to be on PlayStation for me. I'm dropping heroic loot, which is purple. And that's not from crates. This is from the actual missions. This is from the control points. This is from the box after the control point. So it should not be dropping purple. However, I've been called a liar. So if you have experienced this, please let me know in the comment section below, because I want to go back to them again and prove that this is still an issue, because this can't keep going on. I'm telling you something, then you're saying, no, that's impossible, that's not happening. I'm sending you a video of something happening, you're saying, no, that must be before the update. Now, come on. I haven't even got footage from before updates, you know. My computer would be full if I saved all my footage. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hit that like button, subscribe button, and the little notification bell. And don't forget to go follow me on Twitter for up-to-date information and news. Take care, everybody. Stay safe, and I will see you all in the next video. Let's go!